Day 2 of jury selection in the trial of the man accused in the deadly mass shooting at a 4th of July parade in Highland Park. Our Sabrina Franza is live for us at the courthouse in Waukegan. And Sabrina, walk us through, how is the jury process going today? What have they accomplished?
Hi, Marie. The process is overall moving much faster than some experts might have expected. Today, the morning began quite slowly, but right now they stand with 6 men, 5 women, making the total 11. Of course, they need 12 plus 6 alternates. Marie.
Sabrina, the energy in the courtroom as the attorneys are working to question the people that could potentially sit on this jury in what will no doubt be such an emotional and well-covered trial.
It's interesting. It seems every time we come back into the courtroom after a break, there are more people from the community, more neighbors, family members, friends, those who live in Highland Park that have gathered to watch this process unfold, hoping possibly for some closure at the end of this. Robert Crimo III was in the court, at least for the first half of the day. He told his attorneys that he would not be returning after lunch now for the second day in a row, and his father was also present during most of the proceedings today.
Are you seeing any frequent questions that become sticking points in seating these jurors, or any specific challenges that they're finding when they're asking people about the possibility of them sitting on this jury?
Yeah, the main question that keeps coming up is, how do people intake their news, if they're familiar with this process already, or if they're familiar with this case already. When was the last time they heard anything about the shooting that happened back in 2022? Most of the people that have already been selected to be on this jury have said that they only heard about it when it happened and that they hadn't been following it since. Most people who have been selected have said they don't really go on social media that much, and so they're not really interacting with news about what's happened since the 2022 mass shooting on the 4th of July. Sometimes people have been denied to be jurors. They've been asked the same question, and they've responded pretty candidly, saying that they've already formed an opinion. And when asked more specifically what that opinion might be, they have said that they believe that Crimo is guilty. So, of course, those people were dismissed, but it does create some sort of challenge because this case has been so highly publicized, Marie.
Right. So much more work to do, and many more of those questions posed to potential jurors. Sabrina Franza is following it for us in Waukegan. Thank you, Sabrina.